Good morning, everybody, and welcome. And today we are on session number 567 on the 1st of November, a new month, a new day, and new possibilities, new choices to live a life that we love. So welcome back to our endeavor. And what do we want? We want to have a life, all of life, that comes to us with ease and joy.
Joy and glory.
So why don't you say this with me a couple of times? All of
All
life,
of life comes to me.
joy and glory. All of
All
life,
of life comes
ease,
to
joy
me
and
with joy and
glory.
glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
And all of life
All
comes
of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All
and
of life comes to me.
to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life,
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life
all
comes
of
to
life,
me with ease, joy,
with
and glory.
ease, joy and glory. And all of
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
and all
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
and all of life
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
and all
All of life comes to me with
joy.
ease, joy,
Now,
and glory.
I don't know about you, but when I say this about 7 or 8 times, it brings a smile to my face and the possibility that all of life comes to me with,
Yes, joy.
all right? And that's why we come here every morning to make sure that all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And we are shifting from our automatic or survival or default mode into a creative. So obviously, what would you like to create? A life of ease, joy, and glory. What would you like to create? Or what would you like to add to your life today so that you can have a life that you desire? That's one of the things that we look at. Dissipate all the negativity, become a possibility seeker rather than a complainer, increase focus and energy. And we are looking and reminding ourselves that we have the potential to achieve any result, but our interferers are the ones who stand in our way. So what are we doing? We are dealing with the interferers. What are interferers? That is something which stops us, blocks us, hinders us, impedes us, interferes with us. So we are not able to use the wonderful potential that we have. So we've looked at a lot of interferers and now we are working on conflicts. And today's the third session on conflict strategies. And just to remind you, different strategies, and some people strategies change according to the situation. However, you will notice that there is a strategy which you use most of the time, and the strategy that you use most of the time, जो ज़्यादातर आप करते हो, that defines you in people's eyes. जो आप ज़्यादातर करते हो, what you do most of the time, is how people then start to perceive. And how perceive you, people perceive you is the way they will treat you. So remember this, people will treat you the way they perceive you. Nobody knows the truth about you. They only see what you do. They only see what you say. आप क्या करते हो, आप क्या बोलते हो, सिर्फ वही दिखाई देता है लोगों को. अब दिल से कैसे इंसान है किसी को नहीं दिखाई देता है. They cannot see who you are, but they see only what you do and what you say. So during a conflict strategy, people get a feeling, this is the real fellow, Now he's showing his true face. And then they make a judgment about you. So that's why we are looking at our conflict strategies. We've looked at 2 of them already. We've looked at the turtle, the person who withdraws. First of all, just to remind you, when there is a conflict, there are 2 things to keep in mind. One, you are in a conflict because you have a goal that conflicts with somebody else's goal. And your goal may be highly important to you, or it may have little importance. The other factor is that you have to keep a good relationship with the other person. You may need to be able to interact with this person in the future. It may be very important to you, or it might have very little importance. So keeping these how important your personal goal is to you and how important your relationship is to you defines how you'll act in a conflict situation. So there are these 5 styles. We looked at the turtle style, turtle who will withdraw into their shell. They will give up their personal goals and their relationships also. That's the turtle that we looked at. Turtles believe it is hopeless to try and resolve conflicts and they feel helpless. Then we looked at the shark yesterday. We looked at the shark yesterday. What is a shark? The forceful type, the aggressive type, who overpowers others and makes them accept their solution to the conflict. So we looked at that yesterday in great detail. All right. So they don't care about other people. They care only about themselves. They don't care about how their actions or their goals are going to impact others. They want to win at any cost. They're not concerned with the needs of others. So you also looked at this yesterday with me, and I suppose you realize the consequences of being a turtle or a shark. See, what you do once in a while is not the issue. What you do most of the time, that defines you. कभी कभी कुछ भी कर लिया तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. जो आप ज्यादातर करते रहते हो उससे लोग अपना आपके बारे में नजरिया बनाते हैं. So भाई और बहनों, let us look at the next type, and that is called the teddy bear. So Neeti ji, will you assist me by reading this one?
Yes, sir. The teddy bear, smoothly. To teddy bears, the relationship is of great importance while their own goals are of little importance.
Okay, so you notice there is a difference between the teddy bear and a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
The turtle gives up the goal as well as the relationship, right? What will the teddy bear do? For him, relationships are more important, goals are less important. Yeah, please carry on.
Teddy bears want to be accepted and liked by others. They are afraid that if the conflict continues, someone will get hurt and that would ruin the relationship.
Yeah, so that is why
they think that conflicts should be avoided in favor of harmony and that people cannot discuss conflicts without damaging relationships.
So obviously you can imagine that a teddy bear will not even discuss about the conflict with the other person. Okay? They will try their best to retain the relationship and make sure the relationship does not get spoiled. So they will not discuss about the problem. They feel that if they don't discuss it, the problem will go away, or they just swallow their pride, they swallow their anger or sorrow, and they say, "Chhod do, rishta bahut zaruri hai," so they don't even talk about it.
They give up their goals to preserve the relationship. Teddy bears say, I'll give up my goal and let you have what you want in order for you to like me. Teddy bears try to smooth over the conflict out of fear of harming the relationship.
Right. So guys, the question for everybody is, if you give up your goals to preserve the relationship all the time, right? And you try to smooth over the conflict out of, nazarandaz kar diya. Do you think you will be a winner or loser in life? So a lot of us display this teddy bear behavior in life. So what do you think are the consequences of that behavior for you? And how do people treat you? You think that if people perceive you as a teddy bear, they are going to respect you?
Maybe they take advantage of you.
Absolutely. Yeah, ready, Garu.
They take you as easy because they don't take it seriously.
They don't take you seriously. They don't take your word seriously.
Yeah.
They take you for granted.
Yes, of course. See, what is the attitude of people towards someone who is not interested in his own goal? They'll say, "अरे उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है." He doesn't care about his goal anyway. Yes, Shakti.
Taken for granted, as well as we can do anything with that person to achieve our goal. That kind of mindset to
So
use
you
of
will get
that.
used. Who do you
Yes.
think will use you the most? The shark.
Yes,
Shark loves the teddy bears.
yes,
In any case, the teddy bear will never say anything to the shark. Out of
yes.
fear.
I can feel that I'm kind of sharp with my mom. My mom is like a teddy bear.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for sharing it. You're very bold. Yeah, so think about it. If we are being sharks, see, it's very easy for us to say so and so is being a shark with me. All right. But today we are talking about being a teddy bear. So, where, in which situations, and with whom are you being a teddy bear now in your life? See, there are people in the job also with whom you do that. With your boss, you will do that. With some colleagues, you will do that. And most of the time, these teddy bears are very overworked people. Because they cannot say no to anyone. You know? They'll think, oh, if I say no to somebody, they'll get upset with me. So I should not upset them. If they get upset, my relationship will get spoiled. You know, I know people who are teddy bears. They have given loan to someone. Correct? They've given money to someone. And they will not even ask the money, thinking that fellow will get upset. Their own money they'll not ask. I know one fellow whose salary is not being given for months and he will not tell the boss, "Okay, boss, give my salary." If you ask him why you didn't ask, he said, "No, boss will get angry." So what will happen if boss will get angry? He may kick me out of the job. But if he's not paying you your salary, you're as good as not in a job, right? But teddy bears are like that only. So let's look at where are we being teddy bears right now in our life. We are not confronting the situation. We are not dealing. And do you think the situation is going to become better? You know something? All the big revolutions in this world have happened because of teddy bears. Because they were tolerating sharks for a long time. And when they finally could not take it anymore, then they became big sharks, bigger than the shark also. Because they all joined hands and became a big shark. So you had the French Revolution, you had the Russian Revolution, you know. So where are you tolerating and becoming a teddy bear in your life? With this hope that the relationship will get better. But it actually becomes worse. Yes, Shakti.
So sometimes the person is so authoritative, as well as time to time is the helping to me. Like I will be like a teddy bear. Okay, I'm trying to adjust it for some reasons
Yeah,
to
that is what
maintain
the
and surviving that.
That is what the politicians do, you know. They say, we will throw a few bones from time to time. Thodi haddi dal denge, log khush rahenge. Obviously, they will keep the control on you, no? By doing
Yes,
something nice once in a while.
yes,
Hai na? I know one boss in one company, he used to encourage people to buy very costly things, you know. He used to tell them, don't worry, company is there, no, behind you. We are giving you salary, no. You can take a loan. He would encourage them to take a loan and buy a house. So I asked him one day, मैंने कहा गुप्ता जी, why are you encouraging people to take loan and buy a house? बोलता है बेटा, then they will never be able to leave the job. You see, Mr. Milwai, they will have so many EMIs, they cannot leave the job. Nobody will threaten me, sir, that I'm leaving my job. So wonderful ways these fellows have, right? And who gets used? The poor teddy bear, chota sha, nanna sha, pyala sa, teddy bear. What a sweet little fellow he is, always trying to be loved. And then he'll make songs like Pyar karta ja, dil kehta hai, kaanton mein bhi gul khila. प्यार बांटते चलो प्यार बांटते चलो और वो कुनैन जी का शेर मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा वो कांटे जो फूल में रहते हैं फिर भी कांटे रहते हैं और फूल ही रहते हैं कांटों से इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होते बेचारे टेडी बेयर and they love it, you know, I am a poor fellow getting used, blah, blah, blah. But do you think relationship becomes better? Certainly not. Yes, Reddy Garu. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, sir, I just want to say that sometimes I do that with my own family members.
That's where the problem lies. We do it a lot with our own family members only. Na? But the question is, if you do that, will you have a relationship which has got honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, and vulnerability in that relationship?
No, sir, but just to come out of the situation, I do that, sir.
Yeah. But if you do it most of the time, what will happen?
Yeah, no, definitely relationship will not become better. That's why
because you will feel suppressed, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
So instead of being, see, the problem with the teddy bear is he will always say, no, no, that fellow is so dominating, relationship will get bad. So living in polarity, right? Either or. If I talk to that fellow, relationship will go bad. It is not possible to talk to that fellow. That fellow will never listen to me. Instead of that, what if you say that, in what way shall I communicate with that person? Okay.
Yes, sir.
But if you're able to do that, then you will be having another type of conflict behavior, which you will be learning about day after tomorrow.
Okay. Sir.
2 more types to go. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good idea to reflect and see, okay, look here, if I'm being a teddy bear, means what? I'm giving up my goals in order to preserve my relationship. Then what is the loss to me and to the other person also? The loss is never one-sided, you understand? Yeah, Vetri and then Shakti.
One perspective, teddy bears, sometimes they don't have a goal also. That's why they just long out to go out behind this relationship and the things. If they are having a strong goal, game could be different. I'm just getting this.
That. See, you are looking at, when I talk about goals, I get your point. Maybe they don't have an objective or a goal in life. That's accurate. But what about small goals? Every time you want something, isn't it? See, the conflict even will take place because you will say, I want to do like this. And the other person says, no, you can't do like this. You have to do what I'm telling. Okay. See, when you want to do something, that's also a goal, right? Maybe an interim goal or something, but it's a goal. Or conflict will happen. You will say, I want to buy this. I want to invest in this. Other person, no. Always you are wasting your money, blah, 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 blah. Then also conflict is happening. So what will you do? In the interest of keeping peace in the family, you say, okay, Baba, I will not do, right? But what are you being left with? When you agree like that, you are agreeing under some pressure, right? What is the pressure? There will be fight. There will be argument,
There will not be peace.
right? And you are the one very much interested in, teddy bear wants harmony. He says, at any cost, I must have the harmony. Okay. And for that, many times they'll just say, okay, you do what you want. I know one fellow, that fellow's wife was having an affair with another man. Okay. And he came to know after 3-4 years that this thing is going on. But he never told anything to her, you know that. So he used to come and cry on me, Mr. Milwai, tell me what to do. She's having, I said, then you leave her. No, but everybody make mistake in life, but I love her. I have the children and this and that. How can I leave her? I said, then why are you suffering? No, but this is wrong, na? And I'm not doing anything. She's accusing me all the time that I'm having an affair with the ladies. Okay. And he was putting up with that for so many years. Yeah, and then very much, suffering, and all sorts of sadness. Then he started drinking alcohol lots. Then he started doing drugs also. Did it work for him? Did it work for his children? So, see, sometimes teddy bear has to take a stand. He has to discuss and say, okay, all right, what do you want, I would love to continue my relationship with you. I'd love to forgive you also. But he he never spoke to her even once to say, okay, what are you doing? He said there'll be a big fight in the family. She will take out her anger on the children. She will beat the children. I'm not at home all the time to protect the children. All the logic he's using, but he will not talk to the other person. There's another case where one fellow's brother sold the family house, younger brother. Younger brother staying family house with the mother. Okay. So he made the mother to agree and he sold that big house. And without asking his elder brother also. And then whatever money he wanted to send to his brother, he sent it. The white money he divided equally. Now the elder brother is a teddy bear and he's always having this doubt. How do I know how much? So we said, sir, why don't you talk to that man? Your brother, after all, you can talk to him. He said, no, if I talk to him, he will think that I'm not trusting him as my brother. So it will spoil the relationship. But do you know that for 12 years, till the day he died, the two brothers never spoke to each other. But he's saying, yeah, I don't want to talk to him. It will spoil the relationship. But it got spoiled already, right? So wherever we are being teddy bears, question should be, what is the other type of conflict behavior that I should learn? Should I become a turtle? You are like a turtle anyway. But only difference is you're still maintaining the relationship. Turtle would have given up relationship also. There's another guy like this. He just left the house and disappeared. He was a turtle. Nobody knows where he went. For last 20 years, he's missing. Yes, Shakti ji.
Sir, sometimes we didn't even realize they are having goals, or we are not interested to ask whether they are having goals. We feel that it's their responsibility for the harmony of the family or whatever it is. Just they need to give up their goals, and then we are taking advantage.
In simple language, I will say, we never ask them, Mummy, what do you want?
Yes.
You don't ask that question even.
Yes.
You think you know better than them what they need.
Exactly.
That is one problem with some sharks. They think they know better what they need. Right? I mean, so many of these couples who come to me and I'll ask them, do you know what she wants? Have you ever asked her? You're always talking my desire, my goal, my desire. Hello? Have you asked her what she wants? Even with children, a lot of parents do this, Poor fellow is a compliant child. Whatever daddy says, yes, daddy, yes, daddy. And at some point when he becomes a teenager, he's showing some signs of rebellion. A father says, oh, my son is now become a bad person. Please talk to him and fix him. First question I ask the father is, have you ever asked your son, what does he want? You're going on asking me you're telling me what you want. Have you asked him? So that's a good one, Shakti.
Yeah, even we will think that this is the good, so just follow it for everyone. Something we try to impose them.
When you were a younger person, your mom used to do that with you. Now you do it with her.
Yes, yes.
All right. Yes, Kunain Saab. And
Yeah,
after
thank you,
that,
sir.
Mr. Sagar. But first, Kunain.
So what I'm getting, sir, that if I am demonstrating the behavior of teddy bear, somewhere I am operating through fear. Or fear is dominating in my attitude that moment.
Yeah, fear of
Losing relationship or fear of
losing harmony.
okay.
है ना? भाई पीसफुल एटमॉस्फेयर होना चाहिए. बात करेंगे तो झगड़ा हो जाएगा.
But what is underneath fear, sir? That is obvious fear. But what is
Fear
the-
of losing the relationship, obviously.
Hmm.
Because only that, see, it is never the same for everybody. I mean, all teddy bears don't have the same thing in the background, na? किसके अंदर क्या है? That depends on person to person, I think.
Hmm.
What we have to look at is कि if I am behaving like a teddy bear in some situations, what is inside of me? Why cannot I talk and resolve the situation? You know? Yes, Sagar.
Sir, we say that the consciousness includes everything and exclude nothing, and we have to allow the things to happen. We learn in excess, so it means that we learn to be we allowed to be manipulated also, sir. And how can we know that we are being manipulated? Thank you.
That is not the question. Is you definitely allow yourself to be manipulated, but that is not the question over here. The question here is that when you are behaving like a teddy bear, are you behaving like a teddy bear in some situations?
Yes, yeah. I am behaving like a teddy bear in most of the situations.
Yeah. So what you have to ask yourself the question: what is it costing you when you do that? उसका परिणाम आपको कौन सा भुगतना पड़ता है अपने जीवन में? In some situations, I know you very well. You operate like a turtle, and in some situations, you operate like a teddy bear. So when you become a teddy bear, what is the consequences of that for you? वो सोचने वाली बात है. You do things like मैं नहीं उनसे बात करूंगा, आप कर लो. That is teddy bear behavior ना. पापा से आप बात कर लो, मैं नहीं करूंगा. याद है एक दफा आपने मुझे बोला था. One of the biggest consequences of being a teddy bear, my friend, is that you will never know that you have the strength and the determination. क्योंकि जो टेडी बेयर होता है उसको हमेशा अपनी कमजोरी का एहसास होता है. That is why other people take advantage of them and manipulate them. And I know a lot of teddy bears, they know that somebody is manipulating them and they let them manipulate also. है ना? So that's what we have to look at. So good. So tomorrow when we come, we will look at another kind of conflict behavior. And day after tomorrow, we will come out with a conflict behavior, which may be the ideal one, but you'll have to learn to be a person like that.
Sir, I think that something I cannot do it, and I believe that so that I could not do it, so I have to depend on somebody and somebody else. So for in that process, I feel that I am losing myself and losing my confidence and many things. So what to do here, sir?
Yeah, so that is not a question I'm going to answer today. That is a question I will answer day after tomorrow, because once we have covered all the 5 types, Today we are looking at the third conflict behavior. Tomorrow we look at the fourth one, and day after tomorrow we look at the fifth one. And then we'll say, but definitely avoiding to discuss with the other person just to preserve the relationship will make you feel weak. So what if you discuss with the other person openly? You tell the other person, look here, this is the situation. है ना? So first thing you start to do, Sagar, is to stop avoiding situations. All right?
Right,
Okay,
right.
so I'll have to close the session here today. And before that, quickly, Unain Saab, can I have your shairi for the day, please? उसके बिना तो अधूरा रह जाएगा.
जी जनाब. अर्ज किया है सर कि फतूर होता है उम्र में जुदा जुदा. फतूर फतूर होता है उम्र में जुदा जुदा. खिलौना, इश्क, पैसा और फिर खुदा खुदा. फतूर होता है उम्र में जुदा जुदा. खिलौना, इश्क, पैसा और फिर खुदा खुदा.
Last में होता है no? Great, thank you. So I'll look forward to see you again tomorrow morning on time, please. All right?
Sir, translation.
He will put the translation on the group. What he's saying is you have different interests at different part of time in life. Am I right? पहला वाला कौन सा होता है?
खिलौना, इश्क.
When you are a small child, you are fascinated by toys. Then
इश्क.
Then love, passion and all that. That's the second phase. Then
पैसा.
and then you're running after money. And finally you're running after God. Right? Because then you realize, okay, Baba, my time is going to come fast. All right, great. Thank you very much. And we will see you again for another empowering morning conversation tomorrow morning. God bless you.
Thank